How to Win People to Your Way of Thinking, from the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Number 1. Respect the opinion of others. Humans are often more inclined towards their own opinions. They always want to prove themselves right and impose their opinion. The same happens from the opposite side and the discussion ends in hatred. Why does this happen? It is because of our prejudice and pride. In order to avoid it, we should keep our pride aside and respect the opinion of others. Even if we have more knowledge than the other, don't tell them that they are wrong. Lord Chesterfield said to his son, "Be wiser than other people if you can, but do not tell them so." Number 2. The secret of Socrates. We often make the mistake by starting with the things upon which we disagree. Therefore, the other person loses interest and become our rival. If we disagree with someone in the start, how can we continue discussion? This is the wrong way. Start discussion with the things upon which you agree. The Socratic method was based upon getting a yes response. He asked questions with which his opponent would have to agree. He kept on winning one admission after another until he had an armful of yeses. Similarly, a Chinese proverb says, "He who treads softly goes far." Number 3. Let others talk. In a discussion, everyone wants to talk more and more. If you don't let others talk, you can't make them to think your way. Everyone knows more about himself and his business than you. Therefore, let them talk. Ask them questions. Let them tell you a few things. Give other people some space to talk and to grow. La Rochefoucauld, the French philosopher, has rightly said, "If you want enemies, excel your friends, but if you want friends, let your friends excel you." Number 4. Give credit to people. People like credit for some good idea or work. Use this credit to make them your friends. Credit them for some excellent idea even if the idea is not wholly of their own thoughts. This simple way of giving credit to people is applied by many people across the world. Take the example of Colonel Edward House. He had enormous influence in national and international affairs while Woodrow Wilson was the president. House says, "After I got to know the president, I learned the best way to convert him to an idea was to plant it in his mind casually so as to get him thinking about it on his own account. The first time this worked was an accident. I had been visiting him at the White House and urged a policy on him which he appeared to disapprove. But several days later, I was amazed to hear him trot out my suggestion as his own." The last one, see things from others' point of view. If we always see things from our own points of view, we will never be able to reach an agreement with others. Don't do this. Remember that other people may be totally wrong, but they don't think so. Don't condemn them. Any fool can do that. Try to understand them. Only wise, tolerant, exceptional people even try to do that. Gerald Nirenberg says in his book Getting Through to People, says, "Cooperativeness in conversation is achieved when you show that you consider the other person's ideas and feelings as important as your own. When you start looking at things from others' point of view, you will be able to get closer to others." Similarly, Kenneth says, "Stop a minute to contrast our keen interest in your own affairs with your mild concerns about anything else. Realize then, that everybody else in the world feels exactly the same way." Success in dealing with people depends on a sympathetic grasp of the other person's viewpoint. Thank you for watching my video. For more videos, please subscribe my YouTube channel, The Mind Coach. Also press the bell icon to give notification of new videos.